last time the North Boys basketball team played for a CIF championship, the movie Independence Day was #1 at the box office and the Spice Girls ruled the radio. The year was 1996. We'll fast forward 17 years later and North is back in the CIF title game, taking on Villa Park for the Division II AA championship. Mike Barty's bunch would be in for a wild ride in this championship game. Pick things up in the second quarter. Adrian Hughes goes around his defender and gets to the cup. North up 16-11, Hughes with 9 points. Later in the second, Dikembe Martin drives, pulls up for the jumper. North up 29-19 at the half. To the third quarter, Marcus Baugh going to the rack, lays it in, 47-32. Huskies on top. Later in the third, Dorian Butler from three-point land. Nails it! Butler puts up North 50-34. Now we go to the fourth quarter. Butler squeezes inside, 54-39. North leading, Butler with 16 points. Later in the fourth, though, Villa Park storms back. Lamont Tyler, the big man, the hoop and the harm. Then later in the fourth, Dikembe Martin answers. He pulls up on the baseline for the jumper. He had 10 points, but North's lead, just 7 points, 59-52, with about a minute and a half to play. Later in the fourth, Villa Park still hanging around and closing the gap. Luke Selway to Tyler inside. That makes it 59-58. North up by 1 with 26 seconds to play. Villa Park would get the ball with less than 3 seconds to go, but there's Deshaun Taylor coming up with the steal for North, and that would seal the victory as North wins the CIF Division II AA championship by a final score of 59-58.
Anytime you get this far, most teams are going to be pretty good. And we had our way for 3 quarters, and they turned it in, and then they turned it on, showed the champions and heart that they have, and they fought their way back into it and gave themselves a legitimate chance to win the game. We knew it wouldn't be easy, and we were right.
Thinking to win and get stops on defense, just slow the ball down, stay composed as a team.
Most of the time when that happens, we come down and shoot early shots, and so the basketball that we play in that time is kind of ugly, so we just slow the ball down and run our plays.
Just calm down and let's get a stop on defense. We didn't want them scoring anymore, and we needed to keep our composure as well.